A one-legged beggar is sitting down and enjoying some good weather.
Poor old guy. He looks stone drunk as well.
My guess is that he is enjoying some alcohol, rather than the weather.
A fine day to you, sir.
Fine day, my blistering bottom. How'd you like a kick in yours, you little whippersnapper?
And how are you going to manage that?
Why, thank you. Yes, I would.
If I had a leg to kick you with, I'd send you straight to Timbuktu.
Whose boat is that back there?
That's me boat sitting at the docks. At least it was before I was forced into retirement. Now all I've got's a bunch of old sailors' stories and some stupid gargoyles are picking and a feeding at what's left of me.
Gee, sounds awful. How can I help?
You could get me back my leg from those bloody man-eaters. Now get out of here before I plug you.
Even if we did return his leg, what would he do with it?
Quickthorpe can't see the shed from where he's standing.
That's a flaky-looking gargoyle if I've ever seen one. Just look at that expression on his face. I don't even want to know what he's thinking. Eat turds and die, you lousy bird.
Wow, that was quite harsh.
It looks like the gargoyle's actually chained to his perch.
Eat turds and die, you lousy bird.
The gargoyle will not let us pass, but there is a lock just here, so maybe there is a way to let him out so he can fly freely. Wow, this sign is really noisy.
Judging from the sign above the door, it looks like an old library. I don't see anything else of interest. This building looks a lot like the ones in my village. I could just go on in and peek around. This place is filled with books. It's too bad I don't know how to read real good. I should ask permission first.
These old candles offer the only light when Isaiah is reading late at night. The candles should be left in the library. After all, Isaiah's eyes are tired and he's not getting any younger. There's another desk for anyone who wishes to spend the rest of their life in the library.
I shouldn't sit down. After all, I've got a job to do.
There is a ladder for anyone wanting to take books from the upper shelves. Only Isaiah is allowed to use the ladder. That would not be very polite of Quickthorpe.
It's a nice desk he's got, but it looks like it was built for someone with very short legs. That must be the old guy the beggar was talking about. It looks like he's been here for centuries.
Isaiah is a wise old man with a crazed look in his eyes that cuts through you like a knife.
It's a nice place you got here, sir.
Shh.
What kind of books do you have here?
There's all kinds of books in this place. It all depends on what you're looking for.
Do you have anything on animal husbandry?
Not anymore. Most of the books have all been destroyed by the snake demon.
Why doesn't that surprise me?
Those darn gargoyles next door are a nuisance too.
Is there any connection between those gargoyles and the snake demon?
Everything inhuman in these lands has some connection with that evil beast.
I pee freely. Now that name has been around probably longer than I've been alive.
Have you got the Yellow River by I.P. Freely?
I lent that book out to a sailor quite a long time ago. Haven't seen it since.
Can you tell me where I might find the snake demon?
I wouldn't even wish you to find him. He's an evil beast. Just step out to the town square. It's on your right.
Don't worry about me, old-timer. That snake's gonna be mincemeat after I'm through with him. Have you seen a sexy fairy in a cape?
Young man, I don't carry that kind of trash.
What kind of trash do you carry?
The adult section is in the back room, but it's closed today for an inventory.
How unfortunate.
You shouldn't speak about Iris in that way.
Is it Iris you're talking about? Well, yes, as a matter of fact, she flew in here not long ago. You must be the boy she was telling me about.
That's right. My name is Quickthorpe.
Quickthorpe, is it? That's quite a special name for a special person. Iris has asked me to give you something I've been keeping here for many years.
I can't wait to see it. What is it?
Not until I'm sure you're the man.
We need to prove ourselves that we are who we say we are. And the only way that we can do that is, I believe, with this book.
It's the old book I found in the wooden tower.
A closer look reveals some mature subject content, but still no pictures.
I found this book in the same tower where Iris was held prisoner.
Let's see here. Memories of an enchanted evening. I've been looking everywhere for this book.
If that isn't proof, I don't know what is.
Thank you, Quickthorpe. Iris told me about your mission and has asked me to help you. Please, take this ancient key. It's the only thing I have left from the time of the Mikubars. Guard this key during your quest, for the jewels that you seek must be properly placed into it. This key and its jewels are the only future for the people of Balkane. And you, Quickthorpe, are their only chance for that future. When you have reclaimed the fourth jewel, you will then know what you must do. By the way, you might as well take this old key. I've no idea what it's for, but it could be useful.
Thank you very much.
Those books are on self-help and personal improvement. They're quite popular these days. Those three in particular are my favorite ones in the whole library. Please, by all means, help yourself.
Okay, we are done here. We have several keys in our inventory and a lot of useless junk right now. I'm not even sure if there is a way to actually clear this inventory out.
It's the key that Isaiah gave you. It looks like the gargoyle's actually chained to his perch.
Bye then.
I wonder if anyone's home.
Little human, you should know better than to come barging in my house without knocking.
What is that disgusting smell?
Come closer and I'll show you.
I'll keep my distance, thank you.
Then you're not as stupid as you look.
Nice looking kids you've got.
Flattery will get you nowhere with me.
I should think not. By the way, is that the old beggar's leg you're eating?
It was. Now it's smoked jerky. Would you care to have a chew?
I was rather thinking of returning it to him.
That would be a nice gesture on your part. Why don't you come here and take it?
On second thoughts, I'll let you keep it.
Too bad you don't know what you're missing.
Yeah, I don't think he is going to want that back now.
He must be the father gargoyle.
I'm confused. Are these creatures gargoyles? Or the red creature a gargoyle? Or are they both just gargoyles? I guess they both are.
He must be the one who ripped off the old beggar's leg.
I don't even want to know what they've been burning in there.
The buffet contains some necessary kitchen items.
Something tells me I'm better off not looking behind there. There are some cranberries on the table.
They look delicious too.
I'm not falling for that trick.
What trick?
Okay, it's a candle, so what? I'd rather have a flashlight.
A portrait of the previous owner of this house hangs on the wall.
Well, what have we here? A large chest? I'll bet it's filled with chopped body parts.
Well, go on. Tell us.
Those children look just as playful as can be. Hey, little guy, why the long face? As the man said to the pony.
I've been grounded for not doing the chores.
I know how you feel. Where's your mommy?
I don't know. She ran off with a sailor when I was little.
I guess I can't blame her, if you know what I mean.
At least I've got my red ball, and there's super lollipop.
That's the spirit.
Let's see that lollipop a second.
Okay, I'm looking at it. So what about it?
Nothing beats taking candy from a baby to brighten your day, is there?
It's better than ripping the leg off of an old beggar.
I can't argue with you there.
Poor little gargoyle.
Hey, little guy, why the long face? As the pirate said to the crocodile.
You've just taken my lollipop.
And don't you ever forget that. Where's your mommy?
Wow.
I don't know. She ran off with a sailor when I was little.
I guess I can't blame her, if you know what I mean.
At least I've got my red ball.
That's the spirit. Hey there, young one, what are you playing with?
I'm just dicking around with this Play-Doh. My therapist says it's good for working out my warped frustrations.
I think it's called expressing yourself. That building looks like it was designed by some wacky cult worshipper.
Hi there.
Can Quickthorpe vanquish the snake demon, or will he be reduced to smouldering toothpicks?
I'd better keep my distance. These king cobra snakes are poisonous. I'm here to take you out and stomp on your skull, you no-good rotten snake.
You're the mortal child who says he's going to make mincemeat out of me. I'll bet you don't even know what mincemeat looks like.
Sure I do. My grandmother makes a mincemeat pie every Sunday.
Why don't you try your little drummer boy routine like you did with my lizard guard?
You mean with my hypnotic drum? But how do you know about that?
Silly mortal. Angor sees all and knows all things in the lands of mists.
Rats. Maybe I should duck out of here until I've figured out how to waste this slime.
Something tells me that the Hypnodrum won't work in this situation. But there is one thing that we took from the lizard guards that might work. Oh, well, that was easy. Let's get this diamond first.
A couple of more jewels like this one, and you'll be set for life. This one looks exceptionally nice.
The hard part of this job is going to be when I have to hand these jewels over to some old coot when I've done all the work.
You could just conveniently lose them somewhere.
Those poor suckers, that's a heck of a way to die. If I really wanted bones and skulls, I could have taken some a while ago.
Angor, the great snake demon, is now a shriveled piece of foul-smelling meat.
I've no interest in a dead snake.
Why not?
That's not exactly what I had in mind. I better keep my distance. I almost didn't see this money hiding back here.
It looks like there are 5 of them.
Right, so what's so special about the gold in this region?
What the heck? I can always use the cash. I've never seen a boat like that before. It must be an early model airship. I don't know the first thing about sailing.
Actually, this is the petrified head of the captain's first wife.
Really? Okay, I won't question that.
That cannon probably comes in handy against pirates. I'd like to, but it would probably be my last shot. I wonder what's down there.
The cabin boy works hard to earn his keep. Despite his appearance, he's a really bright boy. Poor kid. Looks like he's got it tough.
Okay, so we can't actually speak to the cabin boy right now.
The balloon is used to sail the ship, of course.
I didn't know ships had doors.
It looks like it goes to the captain's cabin.
Get your vermin hands off that door!
On second thoughts, he might not be an easy character to deal with. On second thoughts, he might not be an easy character to deal with.
Okay. Wow. That is quite disconcerting.
Are you the captain of this ship?
That I am, mate. Welcome on board.
Can you take me to the engulfed fortress?
I can take you just about anywhere, but if you're asking me to fly over the Skanker range, forget it. I just got back from that cursed place. We got ice centered and left high and dry on the snow caps. I lost my entire crew except for this lazy cabin boy.
Do you think that this ship is seaworthy?
She's seaworthy, airworthy, you name it. She's worthy, all right. It all depends on where you're going and what you're paying.
The engulfed fortress might be fun to visit.
But that's on the other side of the Skanker range. There ain't no way I'm crossing that again. Hold on a minute. I know the roundabout way of getting there. Figuring there's some pretty rough seas yonder, it's gonna cost you about, let's see here, yep, 15 gold pieces should do the fare. Excuse me a sec. What in tarnation are you gawking at? Get back to work.
I'll just walk to Mickey D's. The service is better and it's definitely cheaper.
Poor kid. I believe that we only have 11 gold pieces right now.
These are the gold pieces you found in the gatekeeper's shack.
That was a pretty mean thing he did, smacking you on the head like that.
Don't mind him. He's not that bad. It's easy to get around once you know how absent-minded he is.
Wow, that really does sound like a child.
Can you rewrite those fares in the captain's book?
The captain will sure get mad if he ever found out.
I wish I could talk you into changing the fares in the captain's book.
I'm open to any suggestions. I have to go back to work now.
That was a pretty mean thing he did, smacking you on the head like that.
Don't mind him. He's not that bad. It's easy to get around once you know how absent-minded he is.
Can this ship take me to the engulfed fortress?
Anywhere but the Skanker Range. It's too high of an altitude for this old tub.
You've done an excellent job cleaning the floors.
It's no easy chore scrubbing the blood and guts off after a deep-sea fishing cruise.
Can you rewrite those fares in the captain's book?
The captain will sure get mad if he ever found out.
I wish I could talk you into changing the fares in the captain's book.
I'm open to any suggestions. I have to go back to work now.
Okay, I was hoping that it wouldn't repeat like that, but never mind. We do have one thing that we can offer this kid. This lovely lollipop right here. Lollipop. Wow, that's a hard word for me to say.
Would you like to have a lollipop?
Thanks a lot. No one's ever given me a lollipop before. By the way, I already changed the price in the captain's log for you. So all you'll have to pay is 8 gold pieces.
You're a good kid. What can we give him to say thank you? I don't think that we can actually give him anything.
You mentioned a roundabout way of getting to the engulfed fortress.
I did? Yes, that's right. But it's still gonna cost you. Let's see here. Yes, here it is. The engulfed fortress. We'll have to go by way of sea, so it's gonna be 8 gold pieces. Can you handle it, son?
I think I can manage that.
And that means our time in the land of the mists is now over.
Son, you've just sport yourself a one-way trip to the engulfed fortress. I see as well you give me a bit too many gold pieces, but I do appreciate the tip.